Greetings to all of my beautiful Geminis. Hi, Geminis. We are going to get into a timeless general reading for you just to see what comes out, okay? All right, so I'm going to move these cards to the side. Let's see. Okay, I feel like these cards, the hidden truth, wants to come out first, where I was doing the tarot cards on the other readings first. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hidden truth with you, Gemini, okay? Oh, let me see. I want to make amends. I want to start over. You let me down. I need security. Okay, so Gemini, there's an energy in your life who they want to make something right with you, okay? They need some level of security. They need to know that you are not going to let them down. They feel let down by something. This could be someone who tried to have some sort of reconciliation with you from the past. Things didn't work out. They were sort of let down by how that turned out. They thought that things were going to be right between you all. And they really do want to make an amends and start over. They feel like if you all have some sort of start over, that you start from the beginning, that you all will get to that place where you can have a better understanding, okay? But they need some sort of promise from you. They want to get a promise from you that you're not going to give up on this so easy, okay? All right, so I want to put these here. I'm going to do it like that. All right, so let me pull from this tarot deck. Someone wants to correct a connection with you. They feel like when they tried to do it before, things did not turn out well. And so this is someone who wants to give it another try. But they need to know that you're going to be in this. If you say you're going to be in it, you're going to be in it for the long run, okay? In spite of what difficulties you may face with them, they kind of want to, if they try, they want to know you're going to try. Okay, up and down. Something is up and down. And they do feel like you're holding onto a grudge or emotions. They do feel like there are other entities or energies or people who are in your ear convincing you to turn your back on them and walk away. They do see that you're trying to work on something right now, but they do feel left out in the cold, and they feel like they had no other choice but to leave you out in the cold. And they feel like a lot of conflict happened between you all with this Five of Wands here, because so many other energies are involved in keeping some sort of grudge going. This could be on both sides, though. This could be them, people in their ear, convincing them of things that's not true about you all's connection. It could be people in your ear convincing you all about things. It's just like, to me, it looks like a lot of interference from outside parties. So, why is the Seven of Wands here, though? They are secretly watching how you build something up, how you're building yourself up, or how you're staying focused. A Capricorn could be significant. Taurus could be significant. Leo could be significant. Pisces could be significant, okay? I do feel like this is someone who is trying to see if your dedication, they want the same, so they see you're very dedicated to something in your life. I don't know, with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be school or your job or something. You have it in you. You have the stamina in you and the discipline in you to focus on what you want to focus on. They see that. They've watched you from afar, but they're trying to figure out, why haven't you applied that same discipline or focus on them? and they're hurt behind this. Maybe you have your own reasons for feeling some kind of way, Gemini, but this is someone who wants to have some sort of new start with you. They want to amend things with you, okay? Please give me some clear information on why this Two of Pentacles is here, the Strength card, and the Eight of Swords. This is someone who has tried to be strong through your decisions as well as their own actions, okay? Something about their decisions, their actions, your decisions. They're trying to find strength in this, okay? But they're in their head about how things are. They're, to the public, they're pretending to be the strong person who can deal with all these emotions and deal with all these up and down decisions and stuff like that. But their energy is on a loop. It's like up and down, up and down, up and down. And they're torn between being strong and how they really feel. Because deep down inside, they're in their head, they're thinking about a lot of what was said, what was done, how things were handled, how it should have been handled differently, everything. This is someone who, they're not putting complete blame on you. They're not. They're taking some sort of accountability for some sort of actions they've taken in their life or something. They also feel like they left you out in the cold in some area, okay? They weren't as forthcoming with you or something like that. Why is that Five of Pentacles there? The Justice card and the Emperor. Okay, so they feel like there is a heavy influence, that's something that was unjust. So that's their portion of what they're taking accountability for, that they threw the connection off balance, okay? They feel like this is someone who, the Emperor is here. This could be the head of a household or someone who, this could be a parent, this could be a child, or just someone, this could be a supervisor, some sort of authoritative figure. They feel like they should have taken more control of something when they had the chance to. So they are taking accountability right now. They feel like, but they need some reassurance and security that you're not going to give up on this. They feel like they know what got you all started here. They're taking accountability. It's like, okay, I left you out in the cold. I did not treat this relationship with a lot of respect or balance. I threw things off balance. And it could have been because they were uncompromising or because of their own ego, okay? This could be an entrepreneur, someone who has some sort of side business or something that they have, they may make their money in ways that put them in some sort of leadership position, okay? But they do focus a lot on what was said and what was done between you all. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? The Magician and the World card, two major arcanas. So they also feel like there was some sort of grudge that they held onto, and that now it really rippled. It had like a ripple effect in you all's connection where it caused you to hold on to a grudge. Something was held back. Okay, they could have held back finances from you or emotions from you or time from you or something. And now they feel like they're trying to change this, okay? Something has happened, some sort of karmic cycle has happened in their life to bring what happened. Something is coming full circle. I really feel like, Gemini, this is someone who they have watched you in some way, and they're looking at how they handled something with you in a way that was not right. And they feel like something is coming full circle, as above, so below. This is like something has manifested. Something has come full circle. So if this was a supervisor, right? And they know that they sort of did not treat you right on the job. This karma may have come back from another person that they chose over you. It's something that's coming full circle, and they feel like they held something from you, and they're in their head about how they handled some sort of conflicting conversation or conflict behavior or something. They're in the energy of trying to figure something out. Yeah, this is someone who wants to come your way now. They want to make an offer to you. They've been planning this for a long period of time to have a conversation with you, to come your way. This is someone who's trying to get, they feel like the conflict that happened between you all had something to do with outside forces, some sort of influence. They listen to other people. They also feel like you listen to other people. They feel like people interfered in some sort of good connection or growth you all could have had. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords. So it looks like this Eight of Cups, the way you're moving is bringing you a lot of clarity and growth. It's also creating an epiphany moment with you, right? Like you're Gemini, you're saying the truth about something, you're moving forward in some area of your life. Whoever this is has been watching your growth, though, the way that you move. You have a lot of major arcanas out here, which means that you are in the energy of significant change right now. Okay, and this epiphany moment that you've had is also happening with this individual. Now, how that's happening, like what you're thinking, they're thinking, I just feel like you all are energetically connected in some way. This could just be someone who keeps tabs on you. And so they're kind of seeing the error of their ways and how, they did some things and made some decisions based on outside interferences or something like that, or just not thinking clearly at the time. And they also feel like you had the chance to change something and correct something too, and you didn't for whatever reason. But they're blaming themselves for getting this whole thing started. So it's like they understand why you acted the way you did, or why you reacted the way you did, but they're also wishing that you would have made a better choice or a different choice. Not necessarily a better choice, but a different choice. Why is the Seven of Wands here, the Death card, and the Five of Cups here? So there could be some sort of ending that they're grieving over, and I feel like this has affected you too. There's some sort of ending that they're kind of upset about, and they have not been able to let this go. They also have been watching how things have happened in your life, and they know that they had an effect on your emotions. This is someone who wants to have some sort of reconnection with you. If they can't salvage everything, they want something. The Three of Cups is here, and the Two of Cups are here. It's like before and after. This is someone who could have let a third party interfere with you all's connection, okay, with each other. So they're trying to change their mind and their perspective of how they handled something or did something, and they want you to do the same. They just want a restart. They want to amend things. And they kind of feel like when they try to make an offer to, like, I almost feel like someone tried to make an offer to you, but things did not work out with that offer. Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles here, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So something is going to get you out of this relaxation or place of, someone is trying to like rehab this restart. They want you to take advantage of an opportunity that they're trying to come in while they feel like you're not really paying attention. This is someone who you could run into when you're least expect, or you're thinking about the future or planning something or just building yourself up in some way. This is someone who may come in unexpectedly, just trying to have a restart with you. This is someone who wants to have a restart with you in some way. Why is the Moon card here? The Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot card, yeah. So the Moon and the Chariot are two major arcanas with the Ten of Pentacles. There could be an inheritance or some sort of, like this could be someone who wants to pay you more now. Maybe they feel like they should have paid you better at one time if this is job related, or if this is family related. Someone could feel like they should have invested more into you. They're willing to do it now though. And they're willing to go public with something now. If they were hiding their emotions or some sort of connection or relationship or something with you, they're willing to go public with something, but they're willing to invest into you in a big way. This is someone who's coming to the table. Their cards are out here. They're really hurt about how things turned out between you all. They feel like they started this, or they played a role in creating some sort of distance between you all. But they also feel like when they tried to rectify something, you were okay with the distance being there. And that's not the reaction they wanted from you. They wanted a different reaction from you. The King of Wands is at the bottom. This is someone who is trying to figure out where you are in life. They feel like you really don't need them, that you're okay without them. They feel like you really don't need them, but they do want you. They want to be a part of your life. They want to be a part of your growth. They feel like you do have other options, and as you grow, you're becoming more distant or something from them, or you're seeing that you can be okay without them. And they don't want that to be your outcome. They don't want you being okay with being okay without them. They want to be a part of your life. Let me see what else is coming out for you, Gemini. Spirit, please give me a clear and concise message for the sign of Gemini. Please give me a clear and concise message for the sign of Gemini. Please give me a clear and concise message for the sign of Gemini. It's something that they're also holding on to what you say. It's something legal. They feel like they should have done something was they may feel, I feel like this is someone who feels like they owe you something. They feel like they owe you time, they owe you money, they owe you something, some sort of justice, something that they feel like they played a role in throwing off balance. And it has really bothered them a lot that they did something to you. That they didn't appreciate your time, your contribution, something. To the public, they do appear strong though. But something legally, karmic law, or this also could be someone who wants to have something delivered to you. And maybe they feel like they don't have any other way to contact you except through mail, or this could be through certified mail or an email, a text message, or something, okay? Unexpected money. They again, it's something that they feel like they owe you. This could be time, resources, something that they feel like they owe you, that they should have given to you, that they held back. They were holding on to a grudge, and they feel like they held on to the, so Gemini, I know this is confused. It's like they started something and then got angry at your reaction, and then held on to a grudge because of your reaction. So they're looking at something differently now. Let me see. Yeah, this is someone who had, at one time, they had a lot of love for you, and they're thinking about what happened, the way things, people who interfered, or what they allowed to interfere in the connection that you all could have had with each other. They want peace right now. This is somebody who does not want war. They want peace. They know it will be a lot of, it was a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of time loss, a lot of people who have fallen by the wayside through the years. Just a lot has happened, and they're thinking about how things started, the people who were involved, of how it started, what played. They're just thinking about everything. They're replaying this whole situation out in their head, and they're not happy with the outcome. This is someone who had real kindness and love for you. They enjoyed seeing you show up in their life or talking to you, or they enjoy having a connection with you, hearing your voice, seeing your face. They enjoy that. And then they feel like it all just came to a stop, and they do see that how things played out, or why it played out the way they did, but they're not happy with this at all. Concerned. They're very concerned with how things are. They're very concerned with how things are. They are also concerned about what they played a role in. And as they get older or more time goes past, they're worried about karma too. They're worried about some level of karma, something happening, because of how things turned out with you. This is someone who's going to try to come in and make some sort of last attempt to have a connection with you. And they're willing to put out all the stops, be public. If this is a personal relationship, they're willing to be public with this relationship. They're willing to give you invest in any way that you need, whatever it is to keep this connection going. They're willing to do it this time around. They just weren't willing to do it before, or they were kind of holding back before. They were letting people be in their ear before, or something. Things have significantly changed now. This is someone who is looking back at the past and looking back at what they did or their mind frame at that time. Imprisonment. They feel locked out of your life. This is someone who they feel like the only way that they can connect with you is through having some sort of connection. A child, maybe you all share a child. This could be your child, or this is maybe you share a child together, or this could be a parent. But they want some sort of new start with you, some sort of new connection. They want to break free out of this prison, out of their mind, out of just being locked away and not having access to you. 12th house privileged lady. Pisces could be significant here. Libra could be significant here. This is someone, Capricorn could be significant here. This is someone who wants to journey toward you. Aries could be significant here. Someone who wants to journey toward you and just have a different connection, okay? All right, Scorpio could be significant here. Virgo, I see all the zodiac signs. Libra, Cancer, I see all the zodiac signs out here, okay? Virgo, Leo, I see everything out here. So I just see that there's Scorpio is a big, significant involvement in something that had to do with you all's connection too. Okay. All right. So that's the end of your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I will talk with you amazing. I was about to say Scorpio. Scorpio is significant. All right. So I will talk with you amazing Geminis another time.